What's going on, guys? Patience is probably the number one thing that's holding you back from becoming a successful trader. What I have done for you guys is create a 12-minute mini lesson absolutely free. The power of patience. That video is down in the description box below. Now, what I want to look at here is today's price action. If you were impatient, meaning you were just very quick to fire off trades off the open, typically within the first of 5-10 minutes of the day, 5-10 minutes, I would say, within inside the first 15-minute ORB, a lot of times you're going to find yourself getting very, very chopped up. Because what happens is here, and I'll zoom in just a tad so we can see this, you're going to see here off the open, if you're not an experienced scalper that knows you got to get in, get green, and get out, a lot of times what's going to happen is you're going to see the price action start to spike. It's going to be green, 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 and it's right about here you're going to start to feel FOMO, and you're going to fire in a long trade, and then all of a sudden in a blink of an eye it's going to pull back. It's happened to me dozens and dozens and dozens of times over the last 5, 6, 7 years of trading, like dozens of times. Because I'm human, right? A lot of times I want to jump into the move and think that I'm going to capture it and it's going to continue to go up all day, and then you get stopped out only to look at the price action at the end of the day and then see that if you would have just stayed in the position, if you would have just got back into the position and held, you would have made a lot of money. So the power of patience, that video that I've highlighted down below, it's a little mini lesson. It's a really, really good video. I think you guys should check it out. With that being said, if you guys just learn discipline, learn to be patient, learn to put one hand under one leg, the other hand under the other leg while you're sitting on your chair, you will allow the trades and the structures to develop, and you're going to start to see different things happen in the market. So once we put in this pop and drop, you're going to start to notice, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes off the bell, that there's a couple of things starting to happen. And those couple of things that are starting to happen is, one, we are holding our 20 SMA, bullish. 2, we are trading above VWAP, bullish. 3, we are trading above our daily 5 SMA, bullish. So in this particular instance, in this particular example, we want to be long-sided bias. But what do we want to do as longs? We want the best possible price. We don't want to pay top dollar up here. We don't want to pay top dollar up here. We want to be patient enough to wait for some pullbacks. Now, when you're waiting for these pullbacks, you're going to need to tail that with some type of edge, some type of strategy. And it doesn't have to be intricate. It doesn't have to be extremely difficult, but you can pair it with something like a 5-minute trendline flag. You can pair that with a specific candle pattern, maybe a hammer candle off of an area of support, 20 SMA, and wait for a following candle to take it out by using the previous candle as a stop. You can do a lot of different things, but you can't find these trades. You can't find these trades if you're too busy chasing up here, and then you're too busy getting short here, and then you're too busy, waiting and take out this, 30-minute opening range or whatever this is, and then get stopped out all the way back down. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in the first 15 to 25 minutes of the market, sometimes longer, that is keeping you from making money. And a lot of times it's the emotions. Get yourself around a team, get yourself around a community that can help you with this. My room right now, I think we're looking at 200, 300 traders actively in the room each and every single day. A lot of those traders are gold members where they're involved in the live trading. Some of them are mentorship students that are involved in like a, 5 to 10 person personal group where we can work back and forth. And there's a lot of people that are just studying the content that we put in there each and every single day. But when you get yourself around other traders, for me, it took me about a year to year and a half of failing on my own before finally I went out, I seeked a mentor, I seek someone that I knew who traded, someone who's been doing it for a while, and I just studied them. I got around them each and every single day. For one thing, I learned the lingo. For 2, I learned what they're doing, what they're not doing. 3, I learned what I liked about their trading and what I didn't like about their trading. 4, I learned what I could do differently and what I could do the same. A lot of these things come with experience. It comes with time. It comes with a lot of time and trades spent in the market. If you're not back testing each and every single day and understanding that, hey, some of these setups that you're looking to take, they might take 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 minutes before they even start to develop. If you realistically look at this trade, we put in an initial balance here, which is 1 hour after the open. Okay, there's your initial balance high. We also waited about an hour and a half before we start to see a definitive pullback off the open, right? Besides that first initial print, it's about an hour to an hour and a half before we start to get any type of structure that we can actually use to play for continuation long. And again, what I think that happens a lot of times is traders are trying to call the top here, and when this does start to pull back, they start to flip their bias and they say, okay, you know, that was a hell of a run up, maybe it's time to go short, and you get short somewhere right here at an area of structure and you get bounced out of the position. It's very, very hard to stick with the trend. I know it is. It's hard for me sometimes, you know, to stick with the trend, but you got to force yourself not to try to anticipate what the market could potentially do, but react to what the market is doing. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, if you guys want to join the Discord, that link is down in the description box below. If you guys want to become a yearly member, that link is down in the description box below. If you guys need Apex accounts, use code DAnthony. If you guys want that 12-minute video lesson, it's down in the description box. You guys know I got to do the housekeeping. It's how we keep the lights on over here at Evolution Traders for the YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to give me a thumbs up. I would highly appreciate that. Leave me a comment. Let me know, is patience something that is difficult for you, or do you find it easy? For me, it was always very, very difficult. I wanted to click the button a million times. It was very, very difficult, and that was the #1 plan that I needed to try to put forth for myself to fix. But again, let me know what you guys think. I'll see all of you guys on the next video.